After turning 60, most seniors begin noticing changes that feel small at first, but slowly grow louder. Your legs don't feel as steady getting out of bed. Your grip feels weaker than it used to. Carrying groceries takes a bit more effort. Climbing a flight of stairs feels heavier, and you start wondering, is this just aging? Millions of seniors in the United States experience this same slow, quiet decline, long before they realize what's actually happening inside their muscles. For years, health experts, blogs, and even doctors have said, drink bone broth every day. It strengthens your muscles. It protects your body. It slows aging. But what if I told you something that might surprise you? Bone broth may not be doing what you think it does, especially when it comes to rebuilding real muscle tissue after 60. Because while bone broth does contain collagen, collagen is not the type of protein your muscles use to grow. This misunderstanding leads many seniors to trust a remedy that simply cannot stop muscle loss. And the dangerous part is, while you're drinking bone broth thinking you're rebuilding strength, your muscles may still be shrinking. The real issue is something called sarcopenia, the medical name for age-related muscle loss. It begins quietly in your 40s, accelerates in your 50s, and speeds up dramatically after 60. Sarcopenia affects up to 1/3 of seniors, often without symptoms until muscle loss becomes severe. But here's the good news. Sarcopenia is not irreversible. Seniors can rebuild strength, mobility, balance, and muscle mass at any age, even in their late 70s and 80s. Now imagine something with me for a moment. Imagine waking up and feeling steady again. Imagine standing up from a chair without effort. Imagine having stronger legs beneath you, better balance, more energy, and less morning stiffness. Imagine walking confidently without worrying about slipping or falling. This is not a fantasy. This is exactly what happens when sarcopenia is reversed naturally. But here's the part that most seniors never hear. Muscle loss does not happen because your body is old. It happens because your body stops absorbing protein the same way it used to. Seniors absorb amino acids, the building blocks of protein, up to 40% less efficiently. That means even if you eat healthy meals, your muscles may not be getting the nutrients they need to rebuild, and this is the exact reason bone broth fails. Bone broth contains collagen protein, which is good for your joints and skin, but collagen is not a complete protein. It does not contain the full set of essential amino acids needed to rebuild muscle tissue. Seniors need a protein source that is complete, balanced, and highly absorbable, something the body can use quickly, efficiently, and fully. So what is the one food that experts say builds muscle better than bone broth, helps seniors reverse sarcopenia, improves balance, and increases strength even in adults over 70? It is simple, affordable, and available in every home. It is whole eggs, not egg whites, not supplements, not powdered protein. Whole eggs, with the yolk, contain everything a senior's body needs to rebuild muscle mass fast. Research from the University of Illinois found that whole eggs stimulate 300 more muscle repair compared to egg whites because the yolk contains leucine, vitamin D, choline, healthy fats, B vitamins, and essential amino acids that switch on muscle protein synthesis. The process your body uses to repair and build muscles, this is something collagen cannot do, and bone broth will never do. The protein in eggs also has one of the highest absorption rates of any food. This is critical for seniors. Since your ability to absorb protein decreases naturally with age, you need foods that your body can break down and use efficiently. Eggs bypass this problem. Nearly every gram of protein in an egg is used to rebuild tissue. Even more fascinating, studies show that eating a protein-rich food like eggs later in the day, either in the evening or at dinner, improves overnight muscle repair. Seniors who include eggs in their routine often wake up with better strength, less stiffness, and more stable energy. Now that you know whole eggs are one of the most powerful muscle-building foods for seniors over 60, let's talk about exactly how to use them correctly. Because while eggs are incredibly effective, how you eat them and what you pair them with can dramatically change your results. First, let's talk portion size. Many seniors wonder, how many eggs should I eat per day? Research shows that seniors need 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal to trigger muscle repair. That is the threshold your body requires to switch on muscle protein synthesis. One large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein. This means that eating 2 to 3 eggs provides the perfect amount to activate muscle rebuilding. But here's something many people don't know. Eating 2 eggs in the morning and 1 egg in the evening creates a powerful double activation effect. It stimulates muscle repair twice, once during the day and again overnight. You can also eat all 3 at once if that suits your schedule better. The next question seniors ask is, what is the safest way to cook eggs? The healthiest preparations are simple: boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled. Avoid deep frying eggs or cooking them in heavy oils. Instead, use a small amount of olive oil or ghee if you need a cooking fat. These options are gentle on your heart and ideal for seniors focusing on muscle and mobility. The next step is pairing. Eggs become even more effective when combined with foods rich in antioxidants and healthy fats. These combinations help reduce muscle inflammation, support joint health, and improve protein absorption. The best muscle-boosting pairings for seniors include eggs avocado, eggs spinach, eggs salmon, eggs whole grain toast, eggs Greek yogurt, eggs olive oil, eggs turmeric or black pepper. These combinations enhance nutrient absorption, support anti-inflammatory pathways, and provide essential vitamins that protect your muscles from aging stress. Next, we need to talk about timing. Many seniors skip breakfast or eat low-protein meals like cereal, bread, or tea and biscuits. This causes muscle loss to accelerate. When you give your body protein early in the day, especially high-quality protein, you set the foundation for preventing sarcopenia. That's why eggs in the morning are one of the strongest habits you can develop. But here is the surprising part. Eating eggs in the evening is just as important. Seniors often sleep for 6-8 hours without food, which means the body breaks down muscle tissue for energy during the night. Eating an egg-based dinner or adding a couple of eggs to your evening meal prevents this breakdown and supports overnight muscle repair. Now let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes seniors make: eating only egg whites. Many believe egg yolks are unhealthy, but this is outdated information. The yolk contains vitamin D, choline, omega-3 fatty acids, leucine, healthy fats, B vitamins. These nutrients are essential for brain health, metabolism, and muscle growth. Without the yolk, you lose the full muscle-building effect. Another mistake is eating too little protein overall. Seniors should aim for 70 to 90 grams of protein daily depending on weight and activity level. Eggs help you reach this target without feeling heavy. Finally, let's talk about hydration. Seniors with muscle loss often don't drink enough water. Dehydration weakens muscles, reduces mobility, and increases the risk of falls. Drinking water throughout the day, especially with meals, greatly supports muscle health. Now that you understand how eggs rebuild muscle and how to use them correctly, let's put everything into a complete routine that any senior can follow. This routine is easy, safe, effective, and backed by science. Morning routine. Activation phase. Start your day with water. Dehydration makes your muscles stiff, sore, and weak. Drink 1 glass of room temperature water immediately after waking. Next, eat a protein-focused breakfast. 2 eggs with spinach or avocado will instantly switch on muscle repair. Add a piece of whole grain toast if you need extra energy. After breakfast, include 10 minutes of gentle leg-focused activity. Sit to stand exercises, marching in place, heel raises, light stretching. These movements wake up the leg muscles and activate balance pathways. Consistency is more important than intensity. Even 10 minutes can reduce fall risk dramatically. Midday routine, maintenance phase. For lunch, include another source of high-quality protein, such as chicken, beans, Greek yogurt, or fish. Add colorful vegetables to support antioxidant pathways that protect muscle tissue from oxidative stress. Take a short 5-10 minute walk after lunch. This boosts blood flow to the legs, prevents stiffness, and supports digestion. Evening routine, repair phase. This is where eggs work their magic. Eating 1 or 2 eggs at dinner supplies the amino acids your body needs to repair muscle while you sleep. Combine them with vegetables like broccoli or kale for added minerals. Before bed, perform 5 minutes of gentle stretching to relax the muscles. This helps reduce nighttime cramping and supports deeper sleep, which is essential for muscle repair. Weekly routine, growth phase. 3 times a week, perform a simple strength routine: standing wall push-ups, chair squats, light resistance band pulls, hip lifts. These exercises stimulate your largest muscle groups and accelerate sarcopenia reversal. They're safe for seniors and require no equipment. Finally, let's address fear. Many seniors fear falling or losing independence. But here's the truth. The body responds incredibly well to the right nutrients, the right routine, and consistent effort. You are not too old to rebuild strength. You are not too old to reverse sarcopenia. And you are absolutely not too old to regain independence. Eggs are not a magic pill, but they are one of the most powerful tools available for seniors rebuilding muscle. Combined with movement, hydration, and a mindset of consistency, they can completely transform your mobility, strength, and confidence. You deserve strength, you deserve stability, and your body is capable of rebuilding muscle at any age. It's important to understand that knowing what food to eat is only half of the journey. The real transformation happens when you learn how to use this food correctly, how to work with your body's natural rhythm after 60, and how to finally break the cycle of slow muscle loss that silently steals strength, independence, and mobility from millions of seniors every year. Sarcopenia does not happen overnight. It creeps in gradually, almost unnoticeably, until one day getting out of a chair feels harder, carrying groceries feels heavier, or your legs feel unsteady when you take that first step out of bed in the morning. And the biggest truth most seniors don't hear from their doctors is this. Once you give your muscles the correct fuel daily, your strength doesn't just return, it returns faster than you expect, because your body is designed to rebuild when given the right support. Now, let's talk about how to actually use this food each day in a way that works with your lifestyle, your digestion, and your energy levels. Most people over 60 don't realize that your muscles respond best when you feed them small, steady doses of high-quality protein rather than one large serving at dinner. This food works like a muscle igniter, meaning even a small portion early in the day starts stimulating muscle repair for the next several hours. That is why seniors who eat this food in the morning see dramatic improvements in muscle stability, leg strength, and posture within weeks, not months. Your body becomes more responsive, your muscles stay active longer, and even everyday activities start feeling lighter and easier. And here's something most seniors never hear. Your muscles after 60 are less sensitive to protein than when you were younger. This means the old habit of eating a small breakfast, a light lunch, and one big dinner actually slows your muscle recovery. Instead, your body needs protein pulses throughout the day, not heavy meals but smart timing. When you start your morning, with this food, you wake up your muscle protein synthesis immediately. When you add another serving in the afternoon, you maintain your repair cycle, and adding a small serving in the evening ensures your muscles continue recovering while you sleep. This single change, spreading your intake, can feel like turning on a switch inside your body that has been stuck in neutral for years. Another essential part of this routine is pairing this food with the right nutrients that amplify its muscle-building power. Many seniors eat protein without realizing their body cannot use it efficiently because they are low in two nutrients, vitamin D and magnesium. These two act like keys that unlock your muscle's ability to absorb and convert protein into strength. When they are missing, your muscles can't grow even if you are eating the right foods. But when you pair this food with magnesium-rich vegetables or take your protein alongside a source of vitamin D, like sunlight or fortified dairy, the difference is unbelievable. Your muscles become more responsive, your energy improves, and your recovery after simple daily tasks becomes noticeable within days. Another thing seniors often worry about is digestion. Many people over 60 say their stomach becomes sensitive, or they feel uncomfortable eating certain foods. The good news is that this food is naturally gentle on the stomach, easy to digest, and excellent for seniors with low appetite, low energy, or digestive issues. In fact, the amino acids in this food are absorbed faster than those in bone broth, making it much more effective for immediate muscle repair. You can add it to a small breakfast, blend it into a midday snack, or enjoy it in a simple evening meal, and your body will use it efficiently every time. And here's a powerful habit that transforms results. Eating this food 30 minutes after light movement. This does not mean a workout. It could be a short walk, stretching, chair exercises, or even simple leg raises. When your muscles move, they become more sensitive to protein, like opening a window for nutrition to enter. Seniors who combine a little movement with this food see up to 3 times more muscle response than those who eat it without movement. It's one of the simplest ways to supercharge your results without doing anything intense or risky. Finally, consistency is the real magic. Eating this food once in a while won't create visible change, but eating it every day, even in small amounts, builds a protective shield around your muscles. It improves balance, reduces fall risk, enhances coordination, strengthens the legs, supports the hips, and helps you stay independent longer. Within weeks, your steps feel lighter, your grip becomes stronger, your posture improves, and you feel a level of vitality that makes you think, why didn't I start this sooner? This food is not a trend, not a supplement, and not a miracle trick. It is simply a natural muscle builder that your body understands. A food that works far better than bone broth and delivers results seniors can feel quickly. When you use it daily, consistently, and at the right times, you don't just slow sarcopenia, you reverse it.